you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I figured I would put all of my Sephora makeup haul products and my gratis to use in this actual makeup tutorial. I did create this look that I'm wearing right here and I had so much fun filming it. I hope you guys enjoy this look and pretty much what I came up with. If you guys want to see how I did this wonderful makeup look, then of course just keep watching. Alright you guys, so starting off we're going to prime our eyes like always, and just a heads up, I did kind of attempt to film this video already, so I kind of have an idea of how some of the products work. Because I already filmed it, I kind of figured, you know what, just switch up some products, that way it's not totally you knowing the products already. So I did switch up a few products to make it, you know, still kind of interesting. So here is the Anastasia palette. I did play with the palette once already and I kind of have an idea of how I feel about the palette. So starting off with my look, I'm going to take Eccentric. It's this really pretty brown color right here. I'm just going to throw that into my crease. And then for the lid, I'm going to take the color called Rose Gold. It's this really pretty like pinky champagne kind of color. Just going to pop it on my lid. And then for the outer V, I'm going to take the color called Passion. It's this really pretty like brick red kind of color. I think it's so pretty. And it's probably like my favorite matte color in this eyeshadow palette. So I'm just going to pop it into my outer V. Moving into the face primer, I'm going to take the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. It is the hydrating primer. It's called Quench, and I did tell you guys I got this one in my gratis bag. So I kind of figured let's try it out today as my face primer of choice. And here is what it looks like. Super excited. Before I take my primer, I do want to go ahead and use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and just spray my face with it. That felt so good. Y'all, that felt so good. Oh my god, like my face was really dry because I didn't moisturize my face today, unfortunately. So that felt really good. But let's go ahead and take this primer. Feels kind of tacky. All right, and then moving into foundation, I did have a new foundation that I got in gratis. I haven't showed you guys this yet because I haven't actually showed it on camera. It's the Clinique Even Better foundation, and I have mine in the color called Ginger number 12. I honestly haven't tried any products from Clinique, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. But I do have clients who always come into the store and they pretty much like their products, so I'm curious to see how it's going to work. And then here is the tip for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender for it because I think it'll be easier that way. But yeah, you guys, I haven't talked to you guys in quite a while, and I just got foundation on my shirt. But I apologize for not uploading on my channel these past couple of days. I just really want to take some time for myself. Because I just kind of feel like I've been going, and I kind of felt like my mood lately hasn't been the best in terms of like wanting to film, and I just kind of feel like if I feel like that, then of course I'm not going to film because I don't want to come on camera and, you know, just pretend to be excited to film when I'm not. So I just kind of felt like just taking some time for me and just kind of get me in the right headspace. So that's what I did. So I feel much better, and I'm definitely excited to be filming again for you guys, and so excited because it's almost fall time, which means fall videos. So hope you guys are excited just like I am. And you guys, please leave me recommendations for videos that you guys want to see, because when it comes to YouTube, when you're a smaller channel, it's so hard to get your channel noticed because your channel is smaller, and of course the YouTube algorithm has changed. So I just kind of feel like I want to film videos that you guys want to watch. So just let me know, what do you want to see, what can I do to improve on my channel, and just let me know, because it can definitely help me out a lot. And I do want to continue to grow my channel, and I do want to film content that you guys want to watch. So just please let me know in the comment section below some suggestions and what can I do to, you know, make you guys want to continue to watch my videos and support me. And I definitely will appreciate it a lot. So I can say off bat, this is not a full coverage foundation. I can see my dark spots and like my freckles like peeking through right here. So it's definitely not a full coverage foundation. It's more medium coverage. So I definitely think if you want like a more natural kind of like foundation, this might be the foundation for you. I'm gonna go in one more time to see if I can build it up anymore. But as of right now, it's not a full coverage foundation, and the color seems to work, so that's a good thing. Alright, so here is what 2 layers look like. That definitely helped to give me some more coverage. I can still see my freckles peeking through, so you can easily build a foundation up to make it full coverage, but it's not going to be like the most full coverage foundation out there in the market. So I do think if you like a more medium coverage foundation, this is definitely the foundation for you. And I also feel like if you want to wear it to work or just have something, you know, quick and simple that's not doing too much, it's definitely the foundation for you. So again, it's the Clinique Even Better foundation, and here's the container for what it looks like. And I do like it a lot. I think I can definitely see myself wearing this for those like no makeup days, if that makes sense. So yeah. Next product is another gratis item. It's going to be by Tarte. It's the Creaseless concealer in the color called Deep. Here is the packaging for it. Now this concealer is going to be more of a hydrating concealer. So if you're oily, I don't think you're gonna like it. If you have dry skin like myself, you may like it. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm just telling you in terms of what the claims are and just what it's meant for. So again, it is a more hydrating concealer, and let's just see how it works. I got mine in the color called Deep. I don't know if it's my color or not because we had to pick the color in store on the computer, and it's kind of hard to pick from the computer, so it may or may not work, but we'll see. At the end of the day, it's free, so I'm not complaining. And anytime I want to create a nice sharp line on the outer part of my eye, I just take my concealer and just drag it to create that nice sharp line. And that will definitely help if your concealer gets kind of messy. Just do this trick right here and just drag it straight across, and it will definitely help you out a lot. All right, and here's what the face is looking like. I'm going to go ahead and set my face, do my face powder, my loose setting powder under my eyes, and we'll jump back into the bronzer after that. Alright, so next I do have my bronzer. It's going to be by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the one called Mahogany. I told you guys I wanted to try something that's more high-end for like a bronzer, but nothing that's too expensive. So here is what it looks like, and I did try it out when I filmed the first video initially, and I did like it a lot. So I can definitely tell you I do like it a lot, and I think it's a really pretty bronzer. It's the perfect color for my skin tone, and it's really pretty. So here's what the bronzer is looking like on my face. So again, it's really pretty. It's not too intense. The blush I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills is her blush trio in the one called Pink Passion, which look like this. Just taking that really pretty, like dark purpley color. And then for highlight, I'm just taking my Fenty Beauty in the Killowatt called Ginger Binge and Mascara Mule, which is just this one right here. And then for my lip option, I actually have 4 colors in front of me because I could not decide what lip color to choose. They're all by Anastasia, to be honest, and I just need to figure out which one to put on my lips, and I don't know. All right, so the colors I have in front of me, it is Vamp, Rum, Trust Issues, and Craft. And I feel like for this look, I think I'm gonna do Vamp, even though Rum is really pretty, but let's do Vamp. Yeah, you guys, this is pretty much the completed look. I just love how everything turned out. I think it's really pretty. In terms of just like a quick rundown on a few products, starting off with the Anastasia palette, the Norvina palette. I will say I do like the colors in this eyeshadow palette. I think they're really pretty, super pigmented, and they blend out really nicely. The shimmer colors perform so well, and I did not even wet my brush to get the intensity of the lid color. So I could only imagine if my brush was wet what it would look like in terms of like being even more like intense and blinding. However, with the matte shadows, I honestly feel like they kind of dropped the ball in that department, because these colors right here on this end, I honestly can't do anything with it in terms of like a crease color, a transition color, something to like deepen up the outer V. I have no use for those colors because it wouldn't show up against my skin tone, and it wouldn't even be flattering against my skin tone. The only two colors in here I can use for like a matte shadow is just Eccentric and Passion. I did use Eccentric in my crease and I used Passion in my outer V, but I kind of feel like for buying an actual palette, I want to be able to use all the colors in the palette, and I can't do that. So I honestly will have to get another palette to use as a companion palette, because this alone is not going to be enough for me. And if I did use the palette by itself, I'm going to hit pan on these two colors very fast, which is kind of like, you don't want to do that. And I feel like I wouldn't mind if I hit pan on it fast if the shadow wasn't so like powdery, because when I tap my brush in there, it's like powder everywhere. So I'm already losing product in terms of it being very powdery, and then for it to just be like my only two color options, I'm going to hit pan on it really fast. So with that being said, I do like the eyeshadow palette a lot. I think it's really pretty. I just wish it was more matte shadows in here. So I kind of feel like if you like these kind of colors and if you want to try it, definitely get your hands on it. I think the shimmer colors are definitely worth it. And if you don't mind having a companion palette, definitely check it out. I'm not going to sit here and say it's my favorite palette from hers, because it's not. But it's still a really good palette overall. Next product is going to be by Clinique, the Even Better foundation. I do like the foundation a lot. I think it's very pretty. It looks like a natural finish against my skin. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look cakey. And I think if you like a more medium to full coverage foundation, definitely check it out. It's very buildable. You can even keep it very sheer to where it looks like you have nothing at all on your face, which I do like, because there are days when I want to have some makeup on but not really a lot at the same time. So I do think for those like no makeup, this is going to be a really pretty foundation to have in your collection. And I just think it looks really good and I can't complain. Again, the color I have is Ginger number 12, and I think the color works really nicely against my skin tone, so I did like this a lot. Next product is going to be by Tarte. It is the Hydrating Primer. I told you guys it's called Quench. I did like it a lot. I kind of feel like my face felt hydrated. I told you guys before I even applied my foundation, my skin was very dry because I didn't even moisturize my skin. So this definitely have my skin feeling really hydrated and moisturized. I love the consistency of it. I think it blended out really nicely, and the foundation is playing really well with it, so I do like it a lot. And I think if you have dry skin, definitely give it a try. Even if you have oily skin, I think you will like it because it's a hydrating primer and it's not going to make you any more oilier. So definitely give it a chance. I do like it a lot, and I can definitely see myself rotating this with my other primers. Next product is going to be by Smashbox, the Photo Finish Primer Water. Oh my god, when applying this to my face, it felt so good because my skin was screaming for like some kind of moisture, and it felt like heaven on my skin. I do want to try putting it in the refrigerator to see how it works in terms of like feeling even better. I do think it's a good like prepping spray to kind of like prep your skin before applying your actual primer. So do I think it's a necessity to have? No, but I do think it just feels good to have it sprayed against your skin. So I would definitely keep using this because I do like the way my face felt, and I kind of feel like for those days when my skin feels like it needs something, I'm definitely going to pick it up and use it. Next product is going to be by Tarte. It is the Creaseless Concealer. I do like the concealer because it left my under eyes looking very hydrating. If you guys saw before I applied my loose setting powder, my under eye was looking very like hydrated and like almost wet looking. So I did like it in terms of like if you have dry skin, it doesn't make your under eyes look dry. But if you have oily skin, I don't think you're going to like it. And try to set it with like a loose setting powder that's mattifying to help tone down the shadiness of it. But I don't think you're gonna like it if you have oily skin. And I will say it started to crease on me a little bit. It wasn't too much creasing that was like out of control, but it did start to crease a little bit. But I kind of feel like because it's so hydrating, it's probably why it was starting to crease. But nonetheless, I did like it. I'm gonna keep using it some more to kind of see how well it plays with other powders and just kind of go from there. But so far I did like it, so yeah. Alright, and the last product is going to be by Anastasia. It is the bronzer in Mahogany. I told you guys I did like this bronzer. I thought it looked really pretty against my skin tone. It warmed it up really nicely. It wasn't too dark and it wasn't too like gray on undertone. It's a really pretty like warm kind of bronzer, which I prefer for me. And I think it blended out really nicely. It's not too harsh. And I think if you are a woman of color, definitely check it out. Mahogany is the darkest one for her bronzer collection. But I do think it's nice enough of warmth on your skin. And I think it's enough to give your skin some kind of like depth and dimension. So yeah, definitely check this product out. And I think that's pretty much it. Overall, I liked everything. I think everything worked out very nicely. I'm going to keep using these products some more. And I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick, well, it wasn't a quick video, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.